to go. Slope fields. First one, really, really easy. Construct a slope field for different differential equations. In each case, copy the graph at the right. Now, we've done this for us. And draw tiny segments through the 12 lattice points, 12 of those in each case, to show the slope of the graph. So this just says the slope is x. So at the point 1, 2, I'm not going to draw this out for everyone. At the point 1, 2, the slope is 1. It's x. So slope of 1. Notice I got a target at that. It's right there. Slope is 1. You don't have to draw the little target dots in there. Now right here at the point 1, 1, x is still 1. And at 1, 0, x is still 1. And at 1, negative 1, x is still 1. And x is the slope. That's allowing me to move my curve up or down. Okay. Now at 0, 0, x is 0. Slope 0. X is 0 here, slope 0, x is 0, slope 0, x is 0, slope 0. And all of these points contain an x value of negative 1, so they all have slope negative 1, and we just try to draw that as accurately as we can. Now, let's think about this for a minute. This would integrate, if I integrate both sides, I get y equals x squared on 2 plus c. Well, take a look. My curve is wanting to look like this. This is showing the curving, how the slope is changing. It's flat here. Well, that looks kind of like it could be x squared on 2 plus c. Now, doesn't mean it would go through the point 1 on 1. It actually goes through the point here. It's flat, but it starts trying to become that slope in there. Okay? And that's more of a study for later on, how we fit it. Now, what if c was 1.8? We'd be up in here, and we know we're flat. And then we know by the time we get to here, we want to have a slope that would be matching that. Okay? That's kind of where we're headed with this. We're just not there yet. We're just building these. So I'm going to put b up here. dy dx is 2x plus y. And you may want to chart this. You may want to create a t-chart. You may want to do something like this. Say, here's my xy, here's dy dx, then we've got, for instance, the point 0, 0. When I put in 0, 0, I get 0, 0, 0. But we might be able to do these in your head as well. Let's start up here. At 1, 2, I'm not going to write that down for everyone again, but we're going to go through this one. I get 2 and 2, 4. So a slope of 4 would be aiming clear down here. Really steep. Just kind of trying to visualize that aiming down here. How about at 1, 1? I get 2 times 1, 2, plus 1, 3. Slope of 3. It's trying to aim down over 1, down 3. It's trying to aim down at this. How about at 1, 0? I get 1 here, 0 there. I get 2. It's trying to aim down there. And how about 1, negative 1? That would be 2 minus 1. It's trying to aim at that point. It's almost like a focal point here for us. Okay, how about at 0, 2? Put in 0 for x, 2 for y, I get 2. Slope of positive 2. Aiming right down here. 0, 1, slope of 1. How about 0, negative 1, slope of negative 1? Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold today. How about negative 1, negative 2? Negative 1 would be negative 2, and negative 2, negative 4. Oh, spring is here. How about negative 1, 1? Ooh, this is, wait. I'm sorry. Negative 1, 2 up here would be negative 1. That would be negative 2 plus 2. This is actually 0 up here. I'm sorry. I bet you caught that one too. How about negative 1, 1? That would be negative 2 plus 1, negative 1, aiming down there. How about negative 1, 0 would be negative 2, aiming steeper. And how about negative 1, negative 1? Negative 2 and negative 1. That would be our negative 3, aiming steeper yet. Okay, so one little glitch here. All right. Good time for you to try the third one, part C. That's x minus 2y. So we've got dy dx equals x minus 2y. You might want to pause this, see if we end up in agreement on what our graphs look like. Okay, I'm just going to start up here. 1, 2. Put in 1, I get 1. Put in 2, I get minus 4. Negative 3, so pretty steep and negative. 1, 1. I get 1 minus 2, negative 1. Not as steep, but still negative. How about 1, 0? At 1, 0, I get 1 minus 0. We have a slope of 1. And how about 1, negative 1? I get 1, I end up getting plus 2. We have a slope of 3, really steep. Quite a bit steeper. How about 0, 2? Put in 0, get out 2. I'm negative 4, very steep and negative. How about 0, 1? 0 minus 2, pretty steep and negative. Aiming down at that. I try to have some target line if I can. At 0, 0, we're 0. That's not always the case. It just was for these three. And at 0, negative 1, we're actually 2. So I'm looking up 2 over 1. I'm aiming up at there. All right, I'm going to go to negative 1, negative 1. I get negative 1 plus 2, 1. Aiming right here. At negative 1, 0, I get negative 1. Aiming right there. At negative 1, 1, I get negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Aiming down below. Pretty steep. And at negative 1, 2, I get negative 1 minus 4. Very steep. We'll be aiming way down. We'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, way down into here. Okay? And that's supposed to tell us if we had a point on here somewhere and we knew where it was, let's say we were right here, that's going to tell me, hey, I'm trying to funnel down this way, but I'm starting to enter this zone. I'm starting to enter where it wants to flatten off. I don't know if it's going to be right at 0, 0. It may be underneath, but then it's going to try to come back up, and we're getting pinched in here. I don't know. We'd have to investigate later on what's happening, but it's kind of getting pinched in that area. Okay, so here is your assignment on that. I think some of this is going to be very quick. I will say, if it is not very quick for you, please come in and get help. Much of this, other than the tediness of this, we should be able to ramp through in very little time. Good luck. Stay tuned.